The 2012 Value Survey by the Pew Research Center asked Americans 48 political value-driven questions. UnitedIn2012.com arranged the 48 questions in descending order of the greatest percentage difference between Democrat and Republican responses. This video, we're going to show you the #1 issue of the greatest percentage difference. The #1 issue with the largest percentage difference is in the treatment of minorities, and it was to this statement: we should make every possible effort to improve the position of blacks and other minorities, even if it means giving them preferential treatment. The Democrats' main focus was on improving the position of minorities. The Republicans' main focus was on the preferential treatment. The treatment of minorities. We should make every possible effort to improve the position of blacks and other minorities, even if it means giving them preferential treatment. We had a 125% percentage difference between Democrat and Republican responses. 52 or 1 in 2 Democrats agreed, whereas only 12% of Republicans, that is 1 in 8, agreed. Now, if we had a bridge that represented compromise, how much of the bridge would be left to begin to connect each side? Well, on this issue, the bridge is out completely. Now, how a Democrat might think in key areas that go into forming their view on treatment of minority. The heart of the Democrat usually says, well, I have some control of my life. Society has a larger influence on whether I succeed or fail. And that is a key to understanding how they think, and that they tend to be much more communally focused than the Republican. Their logic may say the ends justify the means. Sometimes individual rights need to be sacrificed for the greater good, so preferential treatment of minorities is okay if it improves their positions in society. Their view of capitalism and government may be capitalism is the pursuit of greed and selfishness, whereas government can restore fairness and equality. Their perception of history on this issue is they think that we've had 200 years of institutionalized racism, therefore we need affirmative action. Their emotions may be, it bothers me to see some minorities so suppressed, it's unfair. It would make me happy to see them have as much success as non-minorities. Their hopes, dreams, and goals may be to see a perfectly diverse America where there are equal outcomes. Their view of self and others may be helping others is fulfilling to me. It's my responsibility to help the suppressed. I feel I should be helped if needed. Again, the Democrat on this issue sees a society that was set up to discriminate against minorities. And so this unbalanced society needs forces to restore equality. The Democrat thinks much differently than the Republican. Now, how the Republican might think in key areas that go into forming their view on treatment of minorities. The heart of the Republican is a little bit different than the Democrat, in that he thinks I am in charge of my life. Whether I fail or succeed is up to me. His logic says the smallest minority on earth is the individual. Individual rights are more important than collective rights. His view of capitalism and government is almost the exact opposite of the Democrats. He thinks that capitalism is not the pursuit of greed and selfishness, but rather the pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness, and that government is a force that is often suppressive and should be limited, just as our founding fathers wanted it to be. His perception of history is, while America is not perfect, every minority in the United States has had greatly successful people. His emotions may say success is reserved for the hard-working. Minorities, if they try, can and have succeeded in America today without extra help. I feel good about this. I don't really see society first and foremost in terms of suppressed or non-suppressed, but rather productive and non-productive. His hopes, dreams, and goals is to see a thriving free market economy in which everyone benefits. And his view of self and others may be helping myself and my family are important to me. I don't mind helping those who cannot help themselves, but he does not want to help the lazy. Winners and losers of minority preferential treatment. According to Democrats, and this is a summary, the winners here are the minorities. They see institutionalized discrimination. Thus, we need minority preferential treatment. According to the Republicans, the losers, unfortunately, is the concept of best skilled. And they ask skill or skin as first consideration.